I'm here with Mia, and DECA ended up going on a trip during the Ice Storm 2023. Y'all ended up going to Orlando for what?
So it was the Sports and Marketing Conference. So we did go down there for a conference. We didn't just do Disney and Universal.
Right.
It was a conference.
But you also did Disney and Universal.
We also did Disney and Universal.
Okay, now, this was a trying trip, like just getting there.
Yes.
So let's set the stage.
Okay.
Monday night comes. We all assume that we're going to school on Tuesday, although it's starting not to look good weather-wise. Weather comes down late Monday night, early Tuesday morning. Y'all arrive at the airport at like what, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning?
Okay, so I woke up at like, I guess 3 something because we were supposed to be there at like 5:30. So I was gonna get ready. And then I look at my phone and Miss Smith texted at like 2 in the morning. She was like, okay guys, we're not gonna be at the airport by 5:30, whatever. We're gonna be there by 8. So I go back to sleep. Because I guess they pushed it back because of the ice, and so they were
so
just
the flight got pushed back.
I don't know if we still don't know. I don't know if it was the flight that got pushed back or if Miss Smith just got us on a later flight.
Y'all were arriving at the airport to find that it was bleak, while maybe not at Memphis, but other airports were not taking flights because the ice had been bad.
Yes.
There.
Right, because we didn't have a straight flight to Orlando. Originally we were going to have a layover in Atlanta, but then they moved it to Dallas, and it was really bad in Dallas.
And Dallas got pelted long before Memphis did, so
Yes.
It was way worse.
Right.
So y'all are stuck at the airport, no way to get there.
Right.
So eventually y'all had to go with a plan B. Tell us what happened.
Actually, that was plan C, because the first plan B, the only Southwest flight leaving Memphis was to Las Vegas. So they were going to try to see, could we go to Las Vegas and then go to Orlando? It was a lot. So plan B didn't work. So Mr. Tung is like making calls. We see him pacing. Miss Smith's in line. They're bothering the Southwest people. And we got on a big yellow and we went to Jackson, Mississippi.
Was it a little bit slick and hairy getting out of town, or
it was just raining?
Just raining.
Yeah, raining.
Okay.
I was asleep though.
So y'all got to Jackson, Mississippi, then got on a plane
I didn't
that
even
took
know
you
they
to
had an
where?
airport. I didn't know that
Jackson has an airport.
I didn't know that.
A pretty big airport, actually.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Not Memphis big, but decent size. So y'all went from Jackson to Atlanta, and then to Orlando. So what time did you actually arrive at Orlando? Tuesday night or Wednesday morning at this point?
Wednesday. We got there at like it was midnight, and we didn't go to bed. Like we still had to get checked into our hotel, guys. Like we had to get checked in. So we went to bed about 1:45 too.
It's 12 hours and 30 minutes to drive to Orlando from here.
We could have
Y'all
been there.
could have been
We could have been there
long before that flight had arrived if you just gotten on a bus. Okay, so you made it to Orlando. What all happened in Orlando?
Okay, so first day we did Disney. So we did Magic Kingdom and Animal Kingdom.
And then Thursday, what happens?
So Thursday we got up. We had to be downstairs by like 7:30. So we could take the bus from the hotel, because we stayed it was a Universal resort.
Okay.
So they had the buses and everything. We had to get there on time so they could take us to Universal, and they had a sound stage or whatever, and it was set for the conference, and we listened to 4 speakers each day. And then afterwards we had the park, and the last 2 speakers, they were always like, you know, I'm keeping you guys from riding the rides. I have so much power right now. So we're like, we know, we just want to ride the rides.
It's a bad joke.
It was very bad.
Bad joke.
But they were really good speakers. So they were like executives with Universal, and they were people that worked with sports teams because of sports and marketing. So they talked a lot about sports and marketing. And I honestly didn't know the effort that it took to run a sports team, like how it's an actual corporation.
It's a huge ordeal. There's a lot of moving parts and a lot of people. So that part was very interesting. And then y'all got to do a couple of more parks, and then you were back home Sunday.
Yes.
All right. So for anybody who might be interested, how can they be a part of DECA?
So first step is to be in work-based learning. That is an option for, I believe, juniors and seniors.
That's correct.
So sophomores and juniors, you are the rising juniors and seniors. So if you have a job, you can get high school credit for having a job. Instead of taking college and career readiness, like take take Miss
So you
Smith's
can take
class.
work-based learning. You can go to your job in the afternoons, and you're actually receiving school credit as a part of that.
Right.
So you can talk to Miss Smith down on the C Hall. She can, the happy place, as we know, as it's known. She can help you with that. You can also talk to one of your counselors if you're interested in being a part. Once you're a part of the work-based learning class, you can then join the DECA Club, and DECA gives you a lot of great opportunities, not only going on trips, which they go on quite a few trips, but also a lot of really valuable training that will help you in the workplace. Things like building resumes and how the best ways to get a job, the best ways to ask for a raise at your job. Like, you get lots of strategies on all of that.